NFL football. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Up in the booth with Charles Davis.
Oh, my bad. All right, let's get it.
What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Now they'll be led out by their quarterback, a former Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year from the University of Washington. It's Jake Browning.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
All right, let's go Steelers defense. Let's go.
Here's Browning. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. To throw, Browning. Got a man open. It's Chase.
2nd and 6.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Browning. This ball taken in here by Brooks. He'll be taken down at
3rd and 4
for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah,
4th and
no
inches.
doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent
Go Aaron
throughout their
Rodgers.
career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
Oh, no. Oh, cut in front of the route.
He is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
That was on me. I should have waited. The DK got past him, bro.
So close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
It's all good. We're going to get him back. We're going to get him back, Mac. I guarantee you that we're going to get him back.
And oftentimes it's successful. But in this case,
and he takes it into the
I guarantee you, we're going to get him back. Watch.
Chase Brown punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the return.
Come on, Aaron Rodgers, you got to do better, man. That was my fault.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
I don't know about this one.
Going back to your game plan coming
yeah, we're going with this one. Yes.
Everyone has matchups that they like.
I see that safety.
Where
they got 3 linebackers.
Dial up some of those plays.
Ooh,
Try and go to
yep.
those spots
Oh.
to get your offense moving.
Rodgers.
Oh.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here.
All right, we got to start this running game.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
3rd and 1.
Be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw.
First down.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right.
First down.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Which one of those linebackers are going to drop? Let's see.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And
my choice was to throw it to DK, but pass rush got to me quick.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one.
I had to throw it away.
Have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh no! Oh,
it's incomplete.
Man.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble,
so we just kick it away.
Now it's 4th. Here's Corliss Waitman now. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing to start the drive. Browning. That's pulled in by Brooks.
2nd and 5.
Right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll be up into the
3rd and 2.
28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
All right, I know who to throw it to now.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers.
No!
And then nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
Wow.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Man, that was going to be bad.
They were just trying to make second down, second and short.
All right, let's go.
The was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Going deep this time for Miller. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's see. If I throw it to who I'm thinking about throwing it to, is that safety going to help that corner?
Throwing is Rodgers. Going up top for Miller.
Nope. I knew it. I saw it.
35.
I saw it.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall?
And get off me.
Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On the give, it's Warren.
First down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Why?
Batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right, is that linebacker going to follow my receiver?
Here's Rodgers.
Left the window wide open. First down.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense gotta find a better way of accounting for the shorter route.
That was my offensive line fault. I blame on my offensive lineman. You're supposed to block him.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Touchdown.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Charles, a very uninspired effort.
Let's go
the last time
defense.
we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 9.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard.
I gotta
Here's
cover
2nd and 9 from the 26.
this guy right here. I gotta cover him.
Looking to throw. Browning.
Bro, what play was that? 3rd and 11.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage.
Come on, Darius Slay.
3rd and 11 coming up.
Don't let this man cook you, man. Let's get him.
Operating from the gun. Browning. Got him in.
Okay.
It's Brown. And
4th down.
Stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15.
Oh. And get to the 25.
It's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
I was going to throw it to DK, but I saw who was right there.
What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
A handoff for Warren. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Here's Warren. And able to get a couple as
3rd
he's
and
across
4.
the 40 to the 41.
What am I going to do on 3rd down?
There on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Nope. Oh!
Tight
I knew it.
coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
I knew it as soon as it left my hand. I knew it.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out on
All right,
the field.
come on, defense. Let's lock them up.
Closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first
2nd and
half.
6.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Give me that.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the
Pick 6. I'm calling it.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. That could have been a pick, bro. You're right back out on the
I just
field
didn't get there quick enough.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Back to throw. Browning. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Browning's throw taken in here by Chase.
2nd and 3, timeout.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And
I got to cover him, bro. I have to.
Down as he'll take this down to the 26.
Where you at?
Up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he
bro, T. Higgins, bro. Come on, bro.
T. Higgins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14.
Come on, Aaron Rodgers, can we score?
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal.
I got 2 options I'm looking at right now.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Launches deep.
DK, let's go. First down. I don't need to take no time out right now. I'm good. I'm straight.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Oh, no.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals face the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because
it's all good. We're going to come back fresh. Why?
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense.
I just got to erase that out of my mind right now.
Is biorhythms, what is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Okay. Let's lock
3.
these boys up.
Looking to throw. Browning. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Nope. No, you better not.
Incomplete.
You better not have caught that, bro.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second.
All right, Aaron Rodgers.
Coach, thanks as always. This one's still
erase that interception out of your mind.
Back for quarter number 3.
Focus.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
2 yards the
Ooh, that was my
second
fault.
and 12. The defense pushing the run game back on the first play of the third quarter.
But I don't think that means abandoning the run totally. Sometimes you just have to focus on execution, right? They always talk about players, not plays. Well, tell your players to block a little bit better, and maybe the ground game can get going.
Rodgers now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain
First down.
yardage.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. On the run, it's Warren, and he'll take this ahead for about
2nd and 6.
4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it,
Let's
you could
see
do
here.
worse than a 4-yard
I got
run
2
on first
options,
down.
and I see both of them.
Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take.
I can't hold up. Let me
at their 45-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Joey Porter Jr. that time got in there and backs the offense up. Tackle for loss. Another run for Brown on second down.
And 3rd and 16.
As the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They lose 2 on that last play. So
I know they're going to try to throw it on 3rd down.
Coming up.
I know they're going to try to do it.
Operating from the gun. Browning.
4th down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
All right, let me lock in.
Bengals out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position,
come on, DK.
Down inside the 15, inside the 5.
Help a brother out.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This one into the
First
hands
down.
of Metcalf. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their
See my
normal
2 options
position.
again. One on the left, one on the right.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. Got his man. It's Warren.
Third
They
down.
get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I see 3 options. All right.
And again, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a run with Warren. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the
All right, let's get this first down.
Might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run it, Warren, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
See my 2 options again. One on the left, one on the right.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Really, bro? You thought you could do that?
And
Nah, I dust you, man.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I cooked you like
Scotty
a
Miller,
piece of fried chicken,
50
man.
yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
I'll hit you, and it worked really well for them.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Browning. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Off the play fake. Browning. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be stopped right.
I gotta cover this man, bro.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Final minute now.
It's either him or T. Higgins I gotta cover. I'm covering Jamar Chase.
1st and 10, here's Brown. And this has been a
2nd and 10.
theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be brought down.
30 inches.
Looks like right at the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw. Browning. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA
All right,
Sports.
4th quarter.
Back now in Cincinnati. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Browning. He finds his man. Complete. It's Brooks. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Back to throw again. And
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Browning. This is caught.
3rd and 2.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And that is caught.
Okay.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andre Yoshivas, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
I got to play it smart.
Don't forget
We got all 3 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning coming up. I got to play this smart.
We are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends.
All right, let's get it. 2nd and 10.
Like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
1st down.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case,
my number 1 option.
Is quick
But the player I'm looking at is somebody. Let's see.
But also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
No!
And this is going to be intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Where's the roughing the passer, bro?
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not. And it
I got to
turned into
cover
disaster for them.
one of these receivers. He might throw it to one of the playmakers.
For a first down. Operating from the gun. Browning. He's got it. A gain of
2nd and goal.
2nd goal.
And there wasn't much room for
Okay.
the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Brown. And they'll get him
3rd and
just
goal.
shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight
4th and goal.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. This defense
Pick those 3, buddy.
Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. McPherson's kick is good.
All right, now I got to fully lock in.
Here in the 4th quarter.
Make good decisions. Good reads.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Steelers offense now, they head back
I
on
see
the
my
field.
my 2 options. I see my number 1 option.
Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he slings
Where's the
one
pass
that's
interference, ref?
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep
1st down, out of bounds.
Confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident
Saving my timeouts.
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, Rodgers. Wilson snags it left side.
2nd and 4.
Out of bounds, it appears right at the 45. Here now, 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. Warren.
3rd and 2.
Couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. And they're going to speed things up here. On
First down.
It's Warren, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Whoa, come on, bro. That could have been a touchdown, bro. Try it again.
But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with
I'm looking at that same player, defensive player. I'm still looking at him.
And escape this drive.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. A short one there to Freiermuth.
But it's all good.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage
First down.
to keep him from getting the football.
2-minute warning.
He's going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. To throw, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard. Rodgers to throw. Here's Freiermuth again.
And that absolutely cannot.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's make up a new play. Let's go.
You've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense very happy with what you're doing.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
First down.
Warren. And he'll be taken down, but he does
Timeout.
have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Oh, they playing deep.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Now Rodgers. Dancing to his left.
Let's go, touchdown, untouched.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive.
Y'all think it's going to be enough to win this game?
The lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So that one, a 13-play drive in total, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So now the Bengals down 28-24, a little under 40 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Give me that. No,
That's gonna
sir.
sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
No, just to
When you talk
make
about
it
making winning
say.
plays, that is a winning
Let's see.
play at
We
this
gonna score
stage of the
again.
game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on
Second
that
and
side
4.
of the ball and maybe finish things off. Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because
I'm looking at my first option. I'm looking at this linebacker.
every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And it's caught.
Timeout.
Now the
Timeout.
Bengals
We gotta
gonna use
score.
the first of their
I'm
timeouts
scoring.
as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Keeping my foot on the gas.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Johnson trying to get to the goal line,
Timeout.
but he's going to be stopped
Let's go.
just short at the 1. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second and goal from the 1. Warren
Touchdown.
into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Y'all just left the window wide open for me to run in.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down
Type
near
of
the goal
defense is
line,
that?
but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
They not gonna score within 9 seconds. They gotta go 75 yards, depending on where the ball lands.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yep, they gotta go 75 yards in 9 seconds. There's no way.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Here's first and 10.
There's no way. There's no way. We're gonna see.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's what I thought.
Going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw.
Come on now.
Intercepted. Miles Killebrew.
We're gonna take the knee.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game.
Man, what a
all the
great
way
comeback.
along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
No, let me